The following contest, dependent on it for disagreeing over the matter. Shut up, I have an excuse this time. Is for Latino Heavyweight Championship. First presenting the challenger, me, the Nate Damn Z. And the reigning, defending, slightly disputed Tito Heavyweight Champion.
No, there's no dispute. I am the King! Blackbird!
You disputed me last video.
But I had the titles.
So that is the Backlash!
Aha! Also, in case you didn't know, things still going on, so...
Yeah. It ain't over, folks. Stop acting like it is.
Yeah. Anyway, on to happier topics, let's hope. Backlash! Not WrestleMania Backlash, just Backlash now. In beautiful Puerto Rico, one of our island nations?
It's, I believe the technical term is a territory.
Territory, that was it. It's definitely not a state yet, even though they want it to be. It'd be nice. Anyway, let's start things off with the big boys. Cody Rhodes versus Brock Lesnar. Maybe it goes on first, maybe it goes on last. We still don't know the main event. Who do you got and why?
I think it's going to be Cody because I need to start building him back up. And
yeah.
Brock has been on a winning streak. So
yeah, I don't think it's going to hurt Brock, even though he's gone back to being a heel and needs to be the big baddie. But, like, I feel Cody needs it more after what happened with WrestleMania.
Yeah.
And I really hope he doesn't go for the new world heavyweight title, because that's the consolation prize.
Yeah.
That doesn't finish the story, okay? No, we need to build Cody back up, and...
SummerSlam, I hope.
I hope SummerSlam. I hope they're not like, oh, we're going to run it back again at WrestleMania, because I don't think they have enough...
I don't want to wait a year.
Yeah, I don't want to wait a year. I don't think there's enough momentum there. And if there is, it's going to be him carrying that whole fucking feud, because his promo work is amazing. It's be like, okay... Maybe they can salvage this, but still, it was a dumb decision.
It really was.
Dumb, dumb, dumb.
Bad writing.
Yep. Alright, Bianca Belair versus Io Sky for the Raw Women's title.
You pick and I'll disagree.
I think it's going to be Bianca, because they want to keep her strong, and she has a title reign going, but I also know she's going to SmackDown, and I think they're just going to
do
swap
that. That hurts the belts.
Yeah.
That just makes it feel like, I don't want to say nothing, but it just, I don't know, it feels weird.
Yeah.
I mean, there is a chance they might put it on EO, so I feel okay taking that vote.
It would lead to some interesting story with Damage Control.
Yeah. Also, EO's going to SmackDown too. So.
Yeah, so they can still do the swap. Alright, Austin Theory versus Bronson Reed versus Bobby Lashley for the U.S. title.
No idea.
I think Theory is going to retain and take the belt to SmackDown. But I think it's going to be a very sneaky win. Because he and Bobby are both going to SmackDown. So I don't think it's going to be Bronson.
Yeah. Isn't Theory going to SmackDown too?
Yeah, Theory and Lashley.
Okay. Ooh. You said Theory retain?
Yeah.
I don't think they're gonna put it on Bobby, because he's like feels like he had his shot. They might put it on Bronson, so I'll vote Bronson.
All right.
Bronson, Missouri.
Yeah, I'm just thinking the same thing. All right, and the best build we've ever had to a match in recent decades: Seth Rollins versus Omos for reasons unknown.
I'm going to vote Omos because they really need to do something with Omos. Otherwise, what are we doing?
I'm going to go with Rollins. I think he's going to win, and they're going to...
I feel like that's a more likely outcome, but I'm sticking to my guns.
Build him up to be winning that title belt, that new shiny title belt.
Yeah.
Like these ones are shiny. All right, Rhea Ripley versus Selena Vega for the SmackDown Women's title.
This will be fun, I'm sure, but it's not going to be Selena.
No, it's like Rhea just won the title. Even if they do the swap, I don't think they're going to take it off her yet.
Yeah.
So.
I'm looking forward to seeing Selena's feet getting pinned behind her ears like Rhea apparently always does.
Yeah, that'll be fun. And it's just interesting how good she is Selena is a babyface now. And I love how all of the LWO became babyfaces just by the fact they were hanging out with Rey Mysterio. Because that is the power of Rey Mysterio. Yeah. Alright, Bad Bunny versus Damian Priest in a San Juan street fight. That may be the main event.
I think it's going to be Bad Bunny.
Yeah, I think so too.
He's the celebrity guest. They're going to make him look good.
It's his hometown.
It's
home territory.
Yeah.
And with Triple H in charge, there's more chance he's going to win. And I think it's going to be like, I don't say it's not clean, but it's going to be a lot of crazy shit's going to happen.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Probably Judgment Day is going to get involved, and then LWO is going to get involved. But at the end, it's going to be Bad Bunny, I think.
Yeah.
All right, Riddle, Zayn, and Kevin Owens versus The Bloodline. That might be the main event. I think this one would be the main event. It should be. So there's 3 potential main events.
I'm gonna go with Sami Zayn and Riddle because they're gonna further along are their cracks in the bloodline and the tension of maybe Roman's mad at his cousins.
Me too.
Dang it.
So we only disagree with 3. But yeah, I think they're gonna keep that storyline going because it's really good. I think Jay is gonna be the one that gets pinned, hopefully by Sammy, and that'll keep it going because like it started with Jay. I think it should end with Jay in one way or another.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. So I haven't heard word 1 about the punishment.
You still haven't done the other punishment.
That is the plan for Sunday.
You still need to watch.
I was gonna do it this past week or the week before, but all sorts of shit went wrong.
Yeah. So anyway, speaking of that, since he's making the news rounds again, we haven't done a promo for a while.
Oh no.
And given things that have happened recently prove this promo still is relevant, the punishment, which may not be much of a punishment, is doing CM Punk's 2011 Pipe Bomb promo. The infamous Pipe Bomb, which will not be named that when I put it up on YouTube, because they will not like that.
Funny, I do have a bit of history, because this was when wrestling was on Sci-Fi, I think.
Yeah.
And I was just waiting for whatever was supposed to come on after the wrestling to end. I wasn't into it yet. And I caught that, and I'm just like, wait, is this real?
Yeah.
Is he really just going... granted, I was clueless as to how wrestling worked at the time, but apparently I'm not the only one who thought that.
No, I got into it. It was one of those things where I was going in and out, and I got into it for a while because of that promo.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, like, this is really blurring the lines. Some of this, like, when they cut it off, I think, okay, that has to be scripted. But, like, the stuff he's saying feels like they let him go out there and say that because it was way too true and continues to be true. Yeah. So, yeah, that was a really good moment. And there's a reason we're still talking about, like, 12 years later.
Yeah.
And, again, with what happened at WrestleMania, it is sadly still relevant. And, Punk's making the rounds again because of everything with AEW and him being backstage at a Raw and then backstage at the Impact taping where he's more welcome. So, it's time to roll it back. Yeah. So, like I said, it might not be much of a punishment. It's a fun promo. And less insane than the other ones.
Yeah. Won't have to worry about my throat.
Nope. Which is good right now.
Yeah.
So we're going to end it there so he can rest and I can move over there. And we'll see you tomorrow night.